What's going on, you guys? I am here back with week 3 of my Arizona Cardinals Connected Careers mode in Madden 13. We're looking to bounce back off that horrible loss to the Patriots in week 2. Today we go head to head with Michael Vick and the Philadelphia Eagles. Andy Reid, still the coach, but now, as you know, he has moved on to the Kansas City Chiefs in 2013. But anyway, let's get this kickoff. Hopefully my team can still have high morale and can still produce on the football field after, like I said, just a bad loss last week against New England. The offense couldn't get going, and the defense was allowing yards after yards and points after points. So let's see, Michael Vick will have it at the 27-yard line for 1st and 10. He takes the snap. Sorry for the lag there, but it is deflected. That will bring up 2nd and 10. Let's look at this offense. There you can see the offensive linemen and the backs and receivers led by Deshaun Jackson. He's the player to watch today. Michael Vick, pretty decent. He is a turnover machine, but he only had 2 turnovers last week. Big day passing. That's a run up the middle. And let's look at our defense here. Darnell Dockett leads the linemen. Linebackers, Sam Ako, Quentin Groves, 2 youngsters, and the secondary obviously led by the young stud Patrick Peterson. 3rd and 5 now, after the 5-yard rush by McCoy. He sends the backup tight end in motion. The snap is back. Vick rolling out of the pocket. He's got his legs, and he sprints up the field, 13-yard gain, and that's a 1st down, Philadelphia. That's what our defense has to focus on in this game. We have to contain Michael Vick. We have to make sure that he is being spied on at all times by the linebackers, and that's what can happen if you don't watch him. He picks up the easy 1st down on a 13-yard gain. And as you see, LaShawn McCoy can't get any yards up the middle. Great stop by our defensive line. 2nd and 10 from the 44-yard line now. He gives it to McCoy, and Darnell Dockett just penetrates. He just blew right by his assignment, and he jars McCoy to bring him down for the tackle. 3rd and 10 now. Snap back out at the shotgun. Vick launches it in the air, and it is intercepted by Greg Toller, the cornerback on Jackson. He underthrew the ball. Jackson was open. He had a few steps on him, but Vick underthrows the ball. He's been known to turn the ball over quite a lot in his years in the NFL, and that is a prime example right there. Joique Bell gets 7 yards on the carry. But before that interception, I was going to tell you guys that after this week, I'm going to be starting the scouting part of my Madden Connected Careers. I like to chop it up in blocks, not all at once, but round 1 will probably be around quarterbacks, because I think that is the major concern on this team right now. Either that or the running back position. I will let you guys know later about that. But yeah, I will be starting the Connected Careers scouting session pretty soon, and those will probably be quick short videos spending some XP on scouting the talent that we have in this upcoming draft, and that's about it. So after that short break, we have 2nd and 19 after the penalty. Joique Bell on the rush. Nice juke move there. He picks up 12 on that carry. Joique Bell is going to be the primary back in this game, and probably from now on. Because Beanie Wells, yes, he is a better overall by far. I think it's like a 7-point difference. I think he's an 85 and Bell is a 78. But Joique Bell has got more speed, and he's been producing at a way higher level than Wells. Wells has been struggling right from the get-go. He's had 3 fumbles in one game, and then the second game of the season he couldn't rush or anything. So Joique Bell is the starter. I just missed the punt there, but Michael Vick will take over in the shotgun back at the 37 of his own territory here. He will give it to McCoy on the draw. He breaks tackle. He's dancing around, and he's brought down after a 4-yard gain, tackled by William Gay on the play. Michael Vick just signed a contract extension with the Eagles, so he will be their quarterback next year, most likely. It's either going to be him or Foles, and yeah, I just don't know about that one. Nick Foles was okay last year. He didn't do too much with the offense, but I think Michael Vick just brings a little bit more on the table, so I think he's going to be the starter. They pick up the first down on that McCoy run. Here comes Vick. Horrible throw. He was trying to dump it off to Avant, I think, but he throws it way overhead, and that sails out of bounds. 2nd and 10 now, from about midfield there at the 48. The snap back under center. He lines it over to Avant on the slant, and he's got a first down, Philadelphia. Perfect play. I think the man on Avant was lost in coverage or something because he was wide open. Sends Macklin in motion now. The give to McCoy. Once again, he breaks another tackle, and he is up for 5 yards. And I think that might bring us to the end of the first quarter here in Arizona. No, I think they're actually going to get a playoff, so. Audible on the defense, switching around the coverages. And another give. This time I think it's Dion Lewis, was it? Yeah. And he is jarred after only 3 yards on the play. That will bring up a critical 3rd down, and we will be back after the intermission. Here we are, 3rd and 2 now, at the 29-yard line. Here comes Vick. Sends Clay Harbor in motion. McCoy bouncing outside. Did he get it? Yes, he did. He ran a misdirection. He cut back across the field, breaks a tackle in the backfield, which would have made it 4th down, and that saved it. That saved that Eagles drive. And look at this, Michael Vick pass right over the middle. Excuse me, not over the middle, right over to Deshaun Jackson on the outskirts near the sideline, and he scrambles right into the end zone. That will put the Eagles up 7-0. What a drive they executed there. Starting from deep in their own territory, they were able to march down the field and score a touchdown. Here comes Peterson on the return. He breaks tackle, and he's able to get to the 25-yard line. And that is where Kevin Cobb will start this drive. 2nd possession of the game. Here's a snap in the run to Joique Bell. He's breaking free. He's got an open lane, but the safety just was able to corral him, catch up to his quick feet, and make the tackle. Here we go again. 1st and 10 now. Now they are at midfield. Quick first play, and Bell has got an opening again. He rushes 12 yards for the first. Joique Bell showing why he deserves to be the primary running back in this Cardinals offense. A little audible before the play. Bell on the run, and he will not be able to get anywhere. Dominique Rogers, Cromartie former Cardinal, makes the tackle, only after a gain of 1. Cobb, plenty of time, but is there anybody open? Yes, there is. He fits that ball into Brandon LaFell, and that is a first down, Arizona. Perfect play for the Cardinals. Cobb went through all of his reads, finally found LaFell open over the middle, and that was a huge first down. In the meantime, Bell rushes right up the gut, 7 yards, slashes to the 4-yard line, and that will be 2nd and 3 now. They have to get to the 1-yard line for a first down to make it 1st and goal. Let's see what they do here. They're opting with the quick pass. Here comes Cobb. Oh, he had an open man, but the blocking couldn't hold up to give him enough time to hit the fullback in the backfield. He was wide open. Would have been an easy touchdown pass. Now let's see what happens here. Cobb scrambling. There's guys after him. He floats it up, and that is deflected. Dangerous throw there by Kevin Cobb. Could have been intercepted easily. Now they'll have to go for the field goal here. Feely is pretty consistent, and he nails that straight through. He has a 63-yarder on his resume. But nonetheless, 7-3 ball game here in Arizona. Too bad we couldn't cash in and score a touchdown there and make it a tie ball game, but points are points. Deshaun Jackson for the return, and he will only be able to bring it out to the 19-yard line. Eagles will start at the 19 now. After that return, here's the run. McCoy, spin move, and he is able to get his way out for 7 yards out to the 26-yard line of the Eagles. We're about halfway through the second quarter. Now, Eagles would like to add another score onto their lead. Interesting play here. We have the fake pitch to the fullback, and then the toss out to McCoy, who has no one around him, and he's able to get the first down. This running game has been very effective for the Eagles thus far. But look at here. We have 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end in the ball game. Free lineman up the middle, but he's able to dump it off to Brent Selleck, and that will be another Eagles first down. Maybe the free lineman was the man that was supposed to be covered, Selleck, because there was nobody near him. Another 4 wide set. Same exact play, and the defense can't see it through. They couldn't read the coverage. They couldn't guard Selleck again, and he's wide open over the middle. Here we go again. Another 4 wide set. Different play, same result. Macklin on the slant route over the middle, 15-yard gain and a first down. This offense is clicking. This defense needs to snap out of it and slow down this offense, who is rolling right now. Vick, plenty of time, dumps the screen off to McCoy. He is tackled. He breaks a tackle, and he's all the way in for the touchdown. This defense is being so sloppy today. Look at that run. Perfect screen pass out to LaShawn McCoy. He breaks 1 tackle, and he is able to elude his way all the way across the goal line for the touchdown. Miscommunication on the defense, and just poor execution. Peterson will get another opportunity to take it back. Horrible return coverage, but he makes it his own, jukes him out, and gets to the 20. Not much time to work with, but they do have 3 timeouts, so that works in their favor. Cobb throws a quick slant out route, and it is picked off by D'Amico Ryans. Horrible mistake. Last game, this is what hurt them. Quick, easy mistakes early in the ball game. And look at this. Eagles are set up perfectly inside the red zone now after that beautiful throw by Vick. They have 3 timeouts too. They used their first of the half. Now they're almost inside the 10-yard line with 44 seconds to go. Those are things that can cost you games, turnovers like that. But look at this. Adrian Wilson jumps the route, and that is intercepted. What a turn of events here. 2 interceptions almost on back-to-back plays. Eagles had a perfect opportunity to run up the scoreboard, but they are unable to cash in. Arizona's defense, our defense makes a play, and that is huge. Cobb going long to Winslow. Almost can corral it after a couple tips, but he was unable to do so. I just run it at this point. That is what we will do. Here's the run to Bell. But this is interesting here. 3rd and 12. They have 1 timeout left and 20 seconds on the play clock. Game clock, excuse me. But yes, we are going to stick with the ground game. Beanie Wells, luckily he didn't fumble there. Quick play, only 3 seconds off the clock. Hopefully Zastadil can come in and boom it out of the stadium here. Here's the kick. Deep kick out to the 20. I don't think they'll be able to do much with that. Mahaley is there. They'll have it to 32 with 17 seconds. No timeouts left. I don't think they'll be able to do anything here, but anything can happen. I think they're just going to run it anyway. And yes, that will bring us to halftime here. First down run, but that will run out the clock. Wait, actually they're going hurry up here. 4 wides. It's 5 seconds to go. Hail Mary pass, it looks like. He launches it. Toller is there, almost picks it off, but deflects it nonetheless. Play clock hits 0, and that will bring us to halftime, guys. 14-3. We need to score some points here on the opening drive of the second half in order to be in this ballgame. Peterson, you better make things happen. He gets to the 25-yard line. Decent starting field position for Arizona. 1st and 10 from the 25. Cobb gives it to Bell. He is stopped. Nothing on the carry. He had nothing to work with. He had the corner coming in on the play and linebackers to follow, so there's really nowhere to go. Cobb under pressure, and he gets walloped by Jordan. He has 2 sacks on the day. Blown assignment there, it looked like. It's just a free man, and there was no blitz. Just a free man coming in at Cobb. And that's costly. 3rd and 19 now. Long 3rd down. But he's got a man, but he well overthrows it, and that is an interception. Way too much of an overthrow there. He had a man wide open crossing the field. I think it was Andre Roberts, the slot receiver. But Cobb overleads him, and that leads to an interception. McCoy bouncing off his own lineman, but he can't get anything on the play. Washington on the tackle. They're inside Arizona red zone, I think, for the 4th time today. 2 have resulted in touchdowns, 1 in an interception. Good 6-yard gain for McCoy. You could look at his line, 12 rushes for 55 yards on the day. Almost 5 yards a carry. That is real good, especially against this Arizona defense. 3rd and 4. Vick drops back, dumps it off to McCoy on the screen. But he will only get 1, and that will bring up 4th down. They'll have to bring on Alex Henry for the try. Should be a chip shot. Snap the hold. It is up and good. 17-3 will be the score now. Arizona really needs to get back in this ball game. They're down by 2 touchdowns. Let's see where Peterson can take it. He's got a lane, and he is up to the 32. Cobb really needs to just take a breather, sustain a drive, and just like that, they're back in this ball game with a quick touchdown. Here's the run to Bell. Steams ahead for 6. He has 10 rushes for 80 yards. Just keep running it if that's how good he's doing today. 8 yards per carry average. And yet they only have 3 points to show for it today. Shifting the play here. Bell. He had... Oh, that could have been a big play if the fullback Mahaley had blocked the safety, I think. Safety or cornerback coming in. That could have been big. Oh, but this is trouble. Linebacker gets in there, disrupts the play, gets huge penetration, and pushes Bell back, and he loses 4. 2nd and 14 now. A little audible here. Here comes Cobb. A little floater, and that one is picked off too. 3rd interception for Cobb. And this is starting to get out of hand here. It looks like week 2. It looks like week 3 is the week 2 hangover. Kevin Cobb is still shocked about what happened. He is still in a lull. He needs to get his mind off his mistakes. Look at that. He has 25 yards through the air. That is almost laughable. 25 yards in the air, 14 completion percent. And that's just horrendous. And that's what I'm talking about. We need to scout a quarterback as soon as possible. McCoy carries up the middle for 7 yards. They're just trying to run the clock out here. It is only the 3rd quarter, but this is going to be a blowout. It's turning into a bout fast. Man in motion. The give to McCoy. Missed tackle, but he still can only get 2 yards. Brings up 3rd and 1 from the 32-yard line. They are 50% on 3rd down, 2 for 4. Pretty good. They're running the Wildcat here, which means run. McCoy is not a passer. Let's see what they do here. A little option. Does he get the first? Yes, he gets it by eyelash. Patrick Peterson made the play, but it wasn't enough, wasn't early enough to stop him from getting the first. Keeping it on the ground. He's just pounding, moving his feet all the way down after for 4 yards. Quentin Groves on the play. 3rd quarter is almost to a close here. 2nd and 6 now. Almost in the red zone again. That would be number 5, and that play will give them it. That will give them the first and their 5th trip to the red zone here in this game. Their offense has just been great today. They've been able to hit play after play, drive after drive. This defense has no answer to any of the offense's plays. And yep, that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter here in Glendale, Arizona. 4th quarter will begin. 17-3. It doesn't look like the Cardinals will be able to come back and win this ball game. Eagles are within scoring distance, and then we will be down 3 scores, and with only 4 or less minutes, it will be hard to come back, to say the least. Odd defense here. Looks like we have one safety and screen play. Macklin breaks a tackle, but touchdown saving tackle there by Gay. And that will force a field goal. Still within reach. Somehow the game is still within reach. But I've said it many times. This offense is not. It's not going well today. I don't think they'll even be able to tack on a field goal based on how they're doing. Let's give Howling a try at the return game. He adds a little more speed to it. Takes it out to the 26. Cobb should be fighting for his life right now. He knows Arizona has the #1 pick in the draft. He knows there's some good quarterbacks out there. He should be in panic mode. He's been producing horribly. He's been turning the football over. He's just trying to get a couple passes in. 3 for 9, 40 yards. That is horrible. Here comes Kevin Cobb at the 41-yard line. Tries to hit Winslow over the middle, but he can't handle that one. He has no catches today. He is pretty much behind Larry Fitzgerald, the major part of this offense, and he has nothing. Let's see Beanie Wells here. Makes a cut on the screen, and he is all the way in for a touchdown. Thanks to Beanie Wells, Cobb's stats aren't going to look that bad today. He only had 40 yards passing coming into that throw, and that racks up around 60. Now it looks like I think he'll have around 100 yards for the day. This game is a blowout, but if you look at the score, it doesn't look like one. So, you can never tell how good or how bad of a game was just by looking at the score. You have to actually be witnessing the game, and that is definitely the case here. Eagles will get the ball again at the 18-yard line now. 1st and 10 from the 18. Vick, it looks like they're still in attack mode here. The give to McCoy. He will be barricaded by the lineman. Kudos to our defensive line. They haven't got much penetration today, but in the final minutes of this fourth quarter, they're going 100%. Here comes the run to McCoy. He's got a lane, and he is able to get the first down. 11 or 12 yards, it doesn't matter. Picks up the first down, and that will probably close this game out here. Just under 3 minutes in counting. Michael Vick under shotgun. His job security is in question as well, but he performed today. He did have 2 interceptions, but he had 2 touchdown passes as well. And his team is going to pick up the victory today, and that's really all that matters. As long as you're winning, you're safe. Dockett with a tackle. They will use timeout number 2. Arizona, 2nd and 8 at the 31. Vick gives it to McCoy. 3rd and 9 now after a tackle in the backfield by Sam Acko. This defense has no sacks today. They haven't been able to get any pressure on Vick, and that's why he's racked up yards after yards on them, and that's why they're losing this game. It's not the only reason, but it's part of the reason. 2-minute warning. Will hit. 20-10 Eagles. After this, the Eagles, I'm not sure if they will be 3-0 maybe, or 2-1 or something like that, but our Cardinals, the main focus here, will be 1-2. We will drop to 1-2 going into next week, week 4, against, I think it might be Is it Green Bay? I don't know. It might be the Packers, but I'm not sure. But 1-2 is manageable, but you definitely don't want to start off a season with a losing record. So hopefully next week we can pick up a win and go back up to 500. Look at this, another interception. Number 4 for Kevin Cobb. Brandon Boykin, the rookie, on the play. This is just ugly. I just want to stop commentating and shut it off right now. McCoy makes a couple moves, doesn't do much, he gets 1. Now Kevin Cobb has 8 interceptions. Oh, man, that's hard to swallow. He has 4 touchdown passes, 8 interceptions, and it's only week 3. That's not good. His rating his QBR, his quarterback rating must be pretty low to say, and that could be taken pretty lightly. I'm just trying to waste some time here as the clock winds down. Under a minute now. They'll just take a knee here. They will probably snap it around 15 seconds or so. And that will be it here from Arizona. Eagles win 20-10 after that kneel. Not a good start for us in season 1. We are 1-2 here. Thank you guys for watching. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment with any concerns. But nonetheless, we'll be back next week.